Hey loves, it's Bethany Love coming back at you. I hope you're having a great day and you know how amazing you are and how special you are. And that is something that I want you to know anytime any new people that come on my channel or anybody that is a subscriber currently, how special and unique you are and how loved you are, because that is the culture I want you to feel on this channel, that you are loved, you are appreciated, and you are seen. And I want to bring you content that can actually bring value to you around your personal development, around, learning how to listen to your intuition and learning how to really connect to yourself. Like, that is my goal here, because the answer is always within us. And I want all of you to become like masters at it. I am not a master yet, but we can all, get there, and we can all continue to grow and become better at it. So today, on today's video, I am going to be talking about self-care, self-love, and just let you guys know that it is very important. And I just wrote this down. I was doing a Google search on something like what was a good topic to do today. And obviously I'm a big proponent for, self-care and self-improvement, anything about personal development, spiritual development. That is all that I advocate for, because that is where the secret sauce is, if you can do that. And I am still doing so much work on myself, so I'm not saying I'm there or wherever all the way there, yet I have come so far and I do pretty well with that in that area. So I'm gonna read this to you and so you guys can see. I don't know if you can see. You can see. According, just so you know, to Google, this is self-care. This is the definition. Self-care is an activity that we do deliberately. Deliberately is the word. We do deliberately in order to take care of our mental, our emotional, and our physical health. And the crazy thing is that so many of us bypass this. Even probably in this current time, a lot of us are bypassing this. So I want to stress to you that it is so important to have self-care, not just taking a shower and not just, getting your hair done. Those are great things, but your mental, your physical, and your emotional health, and I would add to that your spiritual health. And it says on here, good self-care is key to improved mood, which we all need all the time, and reduce anxiety. Again, ding, 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 we all need that, right? So this is super important. So you have to really deliberately create the time, and I want to, kind of get you on that path of wanting to deliberately create that time, because things in your life will not change until you actually take time for yourself, to get to know yourself and take time for you, because otherwise a lot of times we're going to be in these stressful moods and we're going to really be taken in by other people's moods and other people, what's happening in other people's lives and in the world. But if you take time for your self-care, you can really take away a lot of that's going to come on you and come onto your mood and how you're experiencing life. So I wanted to show you guys that. And just so you know, when I researched that, there was 3,640,000,000 searches for self-care. So obviously it's a very researched topic, and people are really looking for what is self-care, how to do it, how do I do it, right? So I have brought a few things that I put here on the table next to me to really show you some of the stuff that I do for me, and I'm just gonna give examples. And for me, we don't always have the same time in a day, every day, to give the same amount of time. It's good to try to create a ritual where you have a certain amount of time or certain things you do depending on what your schedule looks like, but implementing, the more that you can create something that is consistent, the better it is for you, and you feel better throughout the day. And I can say this from my own experience. And so today I have not journaled yet. However, I did read and I did meditate. And I haven't worked out yet because I wanted to work longer, but the last 3 days I've worked out every morning. So I'm gonna work out later. So I'm just gonna give you guys some examples of things that you can do every day. And I would say anywhere from 30 minutes to 2 hours a day is what I do for myself. And I know that sounds like a lot, and you can break it up, but we definitely need it. And some of you, maybe you don't have that time. Start with 15 minutes, but a minimum of 15 minutes, because we need that alone time. We need that time to really lift up our spirit, to really lift up our emotional state, to really like work on our physical fitness and our health and our mental too. Like we have, in order for all of us to feel good and be good and the best for ourselves and for other people, we have to take time to do that. And just go all the time, we get into burnout mode and we get into stress mode and we respond not super nice. And I know this from my own experience. If I have not taken time for myself and all I've been doing is do for other people, and my daughter, my family, my people that need to talk on the phone and I want to give love to them, and then I don't take care of me, I am super drained and I am a little bit more snappy and I am a little bit less easier to get, I would say, stressed out and maybe angered. I shouldn't even say maybe, probably. I didn't want to sound all bad, but anyways, so I wrote down a couple things on here, basically of examples for self-care, right? So I said, again, for me, I take about 30 minutes to 2 hours a day. Usually it's about an hour and a half a day. Sometimes it's more. And sometimes certain days I do a lot less, but regularly I do between these 4 or 5 things every day. And that is, I do read and I I journal. I have a gratitude journal and I write, and I also work out, and I also, I think I said I meditate. I meditate and I go outside, and I don't always visualize, but I'm getting into that more. And I do affirmations. Some days I need to do it more, but the ones that I always do, almost always, 95% of the time, is journal, read, work out, and I like to drink tea in the morning, and I love coffee too. So, when Starbucks and Starbucks is still open, but I would get Starbucks too. But I really more like the ambiance and the feel of it. So I drink tea, and right now I have this tea because I didn't drink I made it, but I hadn't drank it yet. And I usually drink it in a different cup, but it's outside. I did a full moon ritual last night, and I left it out there with half of my burnt paper for what I wanted to let go. And I love these teas because it has a really nice affirmation every day, and it says your strength is your own belief. And I think that is so key, right? It really is. And so I like to have it and just kind of relax and drink this and journal at the same time and read. And this is a really cool cup because my dad used to always drink out of it. And any of you who have been following me know that my dad passed away a little over 3 months ago. And I normally wear white all the time, but I think it might get a little redundant maybe on these videos in honor of him. So I drink my tea, and that's part of like self-care, right? Is just being able to rest and settle down and be in your thoughts in the morning. I'm supposed to take these every day. Sometimes I forget, but ashwagandha, it's an adaptogen, and it really helps with fatigue, and it helps with me being able to just be in a better mood. So I like to, sorry, dogs are barking because my daughter just got home, but you guys can hear it. So I take these, and right now my sister just bought these. Normally I do the other vitamin C ones, but I just drank one of these this morning, and it's an elderberry fizzy drink. So, getting your vitamins and your nutrients is really key. And I dropped it on the floor. And then this organic MTC oil, this is brain oil. So brain function, I take this not every day, but I'll take it in my smoothie, and it, we really need to have a certain amount of fats to be able to have our brain functioning correctly and thinking correctly. So I like to take that. I'm big on mental health and just being mentally strong. So any of you who do know me personally outside of this channel do know I'm really big on that. And so these are the 3 teas I've been drinking. I just ran out, so I have to get more, but honey lavender stress relief I drink, and I drink them throughout the day. Sweet clementine stress support, and it also has adaptogens, so I drink that as well. And then right now, currently, I'm drinking this detox healthy cleansing formula. So it's important to detox, and I can talk about that a lot because I've struggled with like chronic fatigue for a long time, And I recently, back in I think it was September, I went and got a scan with this someone who does a more natural like bio scan, and it was telling me how blocked my liver was and was not allowing my liver to function correctly. So then my pancreas was not functioning correctly and my digestive system, and therefore it was making my blood thick, and which makes you tired. So because my liver wasn't working correctly. So I started doing celery juice. So you just gotta be a proponent of taking care of yourself, right? And so now I have much better energy and feel a lot better. Another thing in the morning that I do and throughout the day is I will rub some oils on myself. And I have a lot of doTERRA oils because my sister is with doTERRA, and she's super big on it and helps me out with them all the time. But this one of my friend got me this past summer. It's called Root Grounded. It's a grounding oil, and this was from my friend Sydney Lee, and smells so good. And I will just like put it right here and right here, and I'll put it at the back of my neck. I just like to like smell it because it's so earthy. And the other thing, there's this girl, I have to order some more stuff, but for my skincare, but this is actual jasmine oil, and I love the smell of it. It makes me feel really happy and excited and balanced at the same time, and just in this kind of a state of bliss. So I like to like put it up right here and smell it as well. So I'll do that throughout the day. Those are little things that I do. And so here is, I can't find my other journal, but my friend I journaled in this one yesterday. And my friend gave me this. I got something on it, but it's because you can like draw in it and you can do things like that. And it's got these, I don't know, what do they call this? Grids, which is cool. So you can do drawings or whatever. You can do drawing journals, which is cool as well. And this morning I read a chapter in this book because I really just wanted some more motivation in that area. I have read, I think, all of this book by Unlock It Dan Locke. He's someone who writes copy, but I'm always educating myself and learning, right? So it's good. So self-care is really important, and I just wanted you guys to know that. And so those are some of the examples of things that I do and every day. And I love to have candles for me while I'm doing this and at night and throughout the day when I'm working at home, because it really just makes me feel more balanced and more connected and more peaceful. And I need that for me to be able to give the love I have to other people and to be able to really be the greatest version of me. I need to be balanced and need to feel at peace. And currently I am looking to drink more out of jars and not use plastic. So this is a cooled glass jar that I use, and I have been drinking either lemon or orange or grapefruit in my water, and it is so good. So today, like I said, I did my reading and I did my meditation, and I'm going to work out later. So I did approximately 35 minutes of self-care already this morning, and I will probably do another hour later because I'll probably work out. But I want you guys to know it's so, so, so important, because we cannot be who we truly are and give to the world and give to our business and give to ourselves the way that we need if we're not taking this time for ourselves. So I know that everybody is really busy. A lot of people have kids. A lot of people, even at home right now, like you're trying to get things together of how can I get through this? How can I, make money? How can I stay healthy? All these things, and take care of the house, take care of whatever, and have time for yourself. But the point is, and what this said is, you have to deliberately create it. It's the only way, because there's always going to be something else to do. So the list that I kind of wrote out is, and that I will like tag on here is, examples of self-care. And I already gave you some of mine. So read, write, I journal, a gratitude journal, meditation, yoga, exercise, lifting, stretching, affirmations, and visualization would be something with self-care. Eating correctly, watching your diet, eating correctly, that is self-care. And your, taking care of yourself, how you look, that is self-care as well. But also self-care is doing things that are creative, art, dance, music, anything like that, because it's in your space and it's allowing you to be with yourself. So those are examples of things that you can be doing. And if you are not someone who takes much time for yourself, then I would suggest starting with just one thing, and do that for a month and then add on to that. So if you are someone who is more likely and you need that quiet time, read for 30 minutes every day, or 15 minutes every day in the morning, or start with a journal. And you could do it in the morning, or you could do it as a reflection journal later at night, whatever, journal. But pick one thing. And if it's something like you need exercise to feel better and release stress, then exercise for sure, at least 30 minutes a day. Do something. You can lift, you can stretch, you can go on a run, you can bike, whatever it is. Do something so that you start on that and start doing that every day, and it will immensely help you. So that's what I wanted to make the video about today, you guys. And I hope that you guys really take it into consideration, because I am around a lot of family and a lot of friends who, sometimes they take time for themselves and other times don't. And I will tell you, the people that take time for themselves, for their self-care, no matter if you have kids or do not, feel a lot better, are a lot happier, and they are actually achieving more goals in their life. So please, please, please take care of yourself, and they're happier. That's the point in life, is to experience and be happy. They're happier because they take care of themselves. So take care of yourself, make yourself a priority. Know that you are amazing, you are loved, and I am here to support you in any way. And if you're looking for individual coaching or group coaching, I will leave the information below. And I also do personal readings for oracle cards, if you guys ever want to do intuitive reads. So I will leave that information below, and I will also probably be talking more about other people that I get guidance from on YouTube that I think would be great channels for you guys to follow. So if you haven't hit subscribe yet and you just found this channel, please subscribe to Breathe Love, because I'm here to help you elevate and to become your greatest version, and just spread love and light to you. I love you guys. Have a good day. Mwah.